Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm still Yin Yang Total War, and I am very excited to be doing something a little bit different today. Now, I was reminded that when I first started the channel, I said that it was going to be more than Let's Plays, and so today I have decided that we are going to be discussing some of the mods that I use in my Let's Play, as well as mods that I would think that everybody would like to use if they knew that they existed. So today we're going to be covering the core of my mod list, games that are, I'm sorry, mods that I absolutely will not play without, much to the detriment of anybody who wants to play a co-op campaign with me. If you if you want to play with me, unfortunately, you have to take along all the content that I like to bring with me. So let's get started. So what we'll be doing today is discussing the very core of my mod list. Not particularly in the order that you guys are seeing, but hopefully if you see something here, you'll shout it out, let me know. I will try to cover most, if not all, of the mods that are on my list over time. However, if there's one that you're really curious about, please let me know, and I will definitely push that one to the forefront, and we will cover that. But moving on off of this page, what we're going to do is we're going to start with my own mod, because I'm a shameless plugger like everyone else. Yin Yang's Total Resize. So this is actually the mod that really got me started into modding. I had made one a couple years back, but I'm ashamed of it, and we're not going to talk about it. Just because it was so incompatible that it was a nightmare, and I shouldn't have done it. But Yin Yang's Total Resize was my first mod for Warhammer 3. As I sat and waited for someone else to do what I wanted, I thought, well, why don't I just do it? So I hopped on a YouTube tutorial and started learning. They did not show me exactly what I needed, but they got me to the point where I could figure it out for myself. So what does this mod do? It is very simple. It just resizes lords and heroes to be more realistically sized with their counterparts. Now, when I say lords and heroes, I'm only talking about the more human-esque ones. If they're bestial lords and heroes, I don't really mess with those. They're supposed to be big and intimidating, right? So what this mod does is it makes basically these larger than life characters, bring them down to earth a little bit. They can be larger than life, but let their personalities speak for them, let their skills speak for them. You don't have to actually make them head and shoulders larger than their counterparts unless they're actually written that way. So again, a very simple, very straightforward mod. Several other people have done it. What makes my mod different is that I make it a point, because I am such a modding fanatic, to include other people's characters. So anyone who makes a character on the mod, or on the workshop, excuse me, I will generally add them to this mod set for anybody who, like myself, very much enjoys having characters that are more realistically sized. So not going to linger too much longer on this one. Just wanted to give a shout out, I guess, to myself. And we'll be moving on. So the next one is actually Mixu's Unlocker. A very straightforward mod, if not one of the if not a simple mod. So what this does is it provides a base in which all other faction and character mods can be built off of. I won't get too far into the weeds about what all it does, because honestly, I'm not intelligent enough or or probably skilled enough is a better way to put it, to really get down into what makes this mod stand out from, or what makes this mod function. But in short, it unlocks every faction and provides a base for which other modders can add their characters or other factions, custom factions. Excuse me. Moving on, we're going to be talking about Mixu's Legendary Lords. Now, Mixu's Legendary Lords is a very, very cool mod. One of the first of its kind, if not the best of its kind. It adds, I want to say about 45, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but we'll just say over 40 characters to the game. These are legendary heroes, legendary lords. Some of them have their own campaign starts. It's a very cool mod. As you can see right here, this lady is Elspeth von Draken. So for those of you who are looking forward to the, crossing my fingers, TomerCon DLC later this year, well, you can already play as Elspeth von Draken if you want to. Hop up on that Carmine Dragon and go your own route, take over the Empire or save it, whatever you want to do. But she is not the only one. Let me see if I can pull up this list of characters real quick. Here we go. So, for the Empire, Mixu has done us the great justice of creating a custom character for or a custom elector count for each of these states. That goes the same for the dukedoms of Bretonnia, some of the kingdoms of the dwarfs. All of the Wood Elf realms, I believe, have been occupied. 2 more campaigns for the Beastmen. One that I can personally recommend is the Goris Warhoof campaign. And that is something actually that we will be hopefully exploring further in detail. I'd love to sit down and look at these campaigns on an individual level, if not at least a racial group level, and discuss all these campaigns that you could be adding to the game. But moving on, Gorfang Rotgut, the true master of Black Crag. Several high elves have been added. Egrim von Horseman leading his own faction. Egil Styrbjorn. Sorry if anyone is from the Scandinavian countries. I very much apologize for any pronunciations that I have to make. Really, any pronunciations that aren't American, and some that are American, I'm going to mess them up. So I apologize about that. Moving on, there's also several characters from the Lizardmen, Valaris Dreadbringer, and I could say the list goes on, but that is the end of the list. Moving on, however, to another mod that I would think took inspiration from Mixu, but has only doubled on the efforts, is going to be the Legendary Characters mod. Now, this is by a team SCM, I believe. This is an amazing mod. There we go. They have all kinds of characters that are added. I want to say there is no less than 60, and they are still producing characters, which is astounding to me. And we can actually scoot on down here, and we can look at some of these characters. Now, if you're like myself and you were hoping for Skull Crusher for the Skulls event this past May, well, I can't complain about having Harold Hammerstorm, and I definitely can't complain because I've already been playing with Skull Crusher. The same goes for all of the the legendary heralds of the Chaos Gods. Representing Slaanesh, there goes the mask right there. Epidemius for Nurgle, and the Changeling, which I know a lot of people are looking forward to coming up in the next, well, let me say possibly coming up in the next Total War DLC, right? If you're looking to become or if you're looking to play with Archaon's lieutenants, which you've seen from my campaign, there they are right there. If you're looking to, excuse me, if you're looking to play as Abrax, there he is. They have some lesser known characters as well. There's the Golden Knight representing Kislev, and some characters that they, I believe, designed themselves. Because this guy right here is definitely not Lu Bu, right? But he is very cool. And he is one of the legendary heroes of Cathay that you can recruit as Zhao Ming. So again, this is just a very, very awesome project that continues to be developed, and one that I think that you guys should all check out. Now, this is just the core of my mod set, and let's go back and take a look at that real quick. There we go. So this is, like I said, just the core of my mod set. There are so many amazing mods and modders that have put in work on this game, and I am looking very forward to covering all of that with you guys. One thing that I'm hoping to do over the course of the next few weeks, if not next few months, because there is so much content that I would like to cover as far as mods go. I would love to cover with you guys all of the different campaigns that can be added by that can be added with just the mods that I've shown you, as well as the rest of the ones that we're scrolling past now. In just the ones that I have or that we talked about today, there are over 100 characters, which leads to 40 additional campaigns. Now, if you think that you've banked too many hours into Warhammer already, well, you haven't even scratched the surface. And all of these mods that I play with, well, let me scratch that, because there's always an issue or two. But all of I can personally say that the mods that I play with are all DLC quality. Really, the people who make these mods put a ton of heart into them, a ton of work. I know, because I have attempted to do the more complex mods like some of these guys, and I'll tell you, you lose 8 hours and you're like, oh, I made I made this guy's helmet a different color. And it's really a lot of work, and it's really a lot of fun, and it can be very rewarding. So if you guys see any mods here, or any mods on the workshop, any mod that you would like me to cover in more detail, please let me know, because I love to give a shout out to my fellow mod creators. And really, that's going to be it from me. But I look forward to discussing all of these mods in the near future. Until then, as always, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.